Welcome back. Finally, after a long time, I took a break. I had my finals exams, and yep, uh, I took a break for that. And, and actually, I had some projects going on in my office as well, so I had to take some time off for myself. Um, is the image blurred? Why? Why does it look like that? Sorry. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's pop up the charts. Hope all of you guys are doing well. Now, after it's been 2 months, no? Yes, it's been 2 months. Here, for you can see my screen. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's start the session today, 13th of April, Friday. I should have started it in the middle of the week, but I had a lot of work, so I couldn't, even if I wanted to. I was a I was seeing, see, if you see my charts as well, I was trading less than normal. Before we used to trade every time. And now, see, today I haven't even checked the charts. Today we took it one or two trades. One we had a 220 bips ka profit, did we? But I did not share that trade in Telegram because I just took that trade just like that and I didn't post it in the Telegram, but that's fine. We'll be posting it from now on. From now on, we'll be active in the Telegram channel as well. My team will be seeing that the trades are being posted in the Telegram every day, even though if I'm unavailable. And yes, let's into it. Yes, as usual, let's go in from one day chart. Lot has happened. You were trading somewhere around here. Aprils. Yeah, you were around trading somewhere around here. You missed these things, but actually, these moves, what gold has made is a pretty, what do you say, rusty moves. They are they were they were they were good moves as well, but kind of a rusty moves. um, and our most of my strategies have changed because those strategies we used to what we used before, like order blocks, breaker blocks, a lot of strategies we have market structure, which are working right now as well, but not as good as we hope it to be. um, and Fibonacci, before, it was 50%. Now it's mostly at 60%. I think gold is following, and gold is following trend lines now. Seen it. I'll show you that as well. So um, let's do the analysis together because been on the I haven't been the charts myself. Today, if you check the Telegram channel, we had a trade. We took a trade. We also took a short, which was risk free. Then it hit our risk free. Because gold is too bullish. Why? Because ongoing tensions of the war, right? I think that's the reason. Today, why it rose that much, or yesterday. So these days, it's bullish as well. I do agree that it's bullish. See these candles. It's bullish, showing its character. So we can see the 500 come over 500. We can see this resistance as well. We can buy it if we can look for buying entries if it. Okay, this is Friday, right? So Monday. So if today's candle closes above this level, which is Let me have a line here. Yeah, above this line. Yeah, above this line. Then you could look for long entries, long opportunities. Long opportunity doesn't mean you have to buy from here. That is not the strategy. We will have some setups in lower time frames. This is 1 day time frame, so a lot can happen in 1 day. 1 day the setup is that today we any trades for now. If you see the 15 minute, it's not that volatile to trade right now. If I want to give you trades, all the volatility has completed by this time. Around here 29. Yeah, 9:30 पे 9:30 10 o'clock the volatility is finished. Might see some move towards the downside. I'm thinking hmm, it's a double top. It's a double top. It's a liquidity trade. You could have traded from here. This was a good trade, no? This is a good selling opportunity. And the updated strategies, let's discuss those as well. See, as I always told you that the trading is not the way I do it is I evolve with the market. Most people rely on one or two strategies that they think are the best. Yeah, that works for them. I'm fine with it. That's good. We also have a good strategies that work always. It works almost every time. And Fibonacci, it works. It works in mysterious ways, but it does work. So yeah, we have those master strategies as well. We have order block strategy with intuition, intuition plus order block. That's a good one. With plus fair value gap, fair value gap plus intuition plus order block. That's a good trade. We'll do that. We'll see those trades as well. And liquidity. I don't think liquidity is trending right now in gold. As you can see, liquidity trades happening in 50 minutes. Here was a liquidity, no liquidity sweep happened. This was a liquidity. It was happening when gold was in very bullish kind of a way, right? So when it's super bullish, everybody knows it's gonna go up. Then has to come back to take those liquidities, take those orders away. So that then it had to be done. But now it's actually like it's choppy, and it's not looking for a direction. See, if you can say see the 3500, there is a resistance. It can form a double top in a daily time frame and fall from there. One strategy is that will only happen if I think DXY, which is currently at 98.184, uh, gives some upward move, at least moves to 100. At least that's not at least. If it moves to at least 99, 99 above 99, we could see a resistance from there, and we could sell from 3,500. If uh, if it doesn't, if it doesn't show that upward trend, then gold will go up. 3,500 is good resistance, but it will defy it and it will go up. That's what will happen because it's inversely proportional to the DXY. Even though today, if you see today, even though DXY is up 0.35%, gold is up gold is up 1.3%, which shouldn't be the case. Why is gold increasing even though DXY is increasing as well? Why is that? That is because there is a ongoing war here. If you look at oil, US oil, I want to show you this. This, look at this. We don't trade US oil, of course. And look at this. This is the volatility. Before volatility, let me show you the candles before. Let's highest peaks per. Let's see the volume. So peaks per 2045 on 12th June. Peaks per we have candles like this, which are I don't know how to calculate pips in this US oil because I have not traded it at all. I mean, I have traded, but I don't know what pips are. I just traded on the charts. So I think let's see 67.5, 67.62, 68.3. So around I don't know $1 difference is there. No, $1 difference is there. So around $1, $0.8 difference. So that is the volatility, normal volatility of a 15-minute candle. In today's morning, what happened today? The war broke out. Iran, which is a great supply of oil, is being attacked by Israel. So when this happens, it conversely raises the oil prices up because it's the supplier. It's getting attacked. Then yes, the supplier gets attacked. Demand will be high. Right? What will happen? Prices will go up. Here it is, 5:15 there. 5:15 pay we have a candle which is 68.5, 68.62, 69.4, which is normal I think for a peak thing. So for a peak for we were looking at peak, so which is for a peak in the morning Asian session there is no peaks, but in London session in New York session we have the peaks. In the morning in Asian session, if you see this kind of volume, that sense that must tell you that this is because of some news or some war or something. So that's this candle. After that, it's very easy to take on this move, right? If you know the news at this point, I would have just bought it for whatever. I don't even want to put stop loss in this trade because I know oil prices are gonna go up. If even if it takes liquidity at this point, these levels, I know it's gonna go up because fundamentally it should, right? That's what it is, and that's what it did. See. What is this candle? This candle alone, 1969.69 to 72.35. That's that's 73. So that's four times of a what a normal not normal for four times of what 15-minute peak candles look like. That's four times of it. So that is not a easy thing in US oil to happen. I would have bought it. I would definitely would have bought it, but who is awake at that time? Right? Who knows? Who have alerts? I didn't have it. So even though if I had it, I would be gone into it with a small quantity, of course. Why? Because we don't know the price action of oil that much. It seems fine only. Yeah, and I still think it will go up. I could have bought it at this point, at this order block as well. These are like investment opportunities, I think. Whoever is having a lot of amount of money, this time to invest in oil, they could they could do that because oil's all-time high is around. Where is it? It's very high, I think. Yes. See, daily candles pair. It includes to take a daily candle region includes at least one 1 month ka candles. 1 month के candles alone, see, from 5th March to 2nd March, 2nd April, which is almost a month. This Even all this move is not equal to what it showed here. 65.32, 72.2, 68 to 77.5. See the difference. That's something else. Man. This happened. I think this is because why did this happen? I have no idea why this happened. This must be because of the same reasons, news or war or something. These are not just price action. Price action doesn't look like that. And yep, it's looking good. Oil all-time high is I'm pretty sure 100, yeah, 130 back in 2022. I don't think it will go that high, but could break these levels. 94, no, 94 also is a high. 80, yeah, we can break 80. I think 80 is a easy thing to break if the war goes on, of course, not just by price action. That is one thing that is why gold is also up. See, these are just fundamentals. We do technical analysis, but having that fundamentals in your analysis does help you to get all of this in a better phased manner, so that it will be easy for you to take trades. And yeah, analysis. Let's do the analysis. 1 day 3,500 per resistance. Talked about it actually. We did talk about. I told you that 3,500 will have resistance. Let's have a horizontal line there. So that is one. We had trend line breakout here, if you can see. Yep. See that, right? Actually, this is these trades, trend line trades, as I told you, are pretty good ones. Actually, did not see that. See, as you go, I've not seen the charts in a very long time. I mean, I've seen the charts. I have not analyzed it to minute level, like going from 1 day time frame to 1 minute time frame and all. I did took the trades on intuition mostly, intuition and news, sometimes news, and sometimes news can be manipulative, as it was on CPI. I think it was it showed that key that day. I marked that. I don't remember what that was, but the news came positive for gold, but the gold was moving down because it needs liquidity, right? And there was liquidity zones very far away, and it did reach those liquidity zones. It took that liquidity, and then only we had a great move after that. So having this knowledge is important. Intuition is important. See, everybody will be thinking after a big red candle, you're gonna have another big red candle because people are selling. No, no, not like that. It's never like that. It's mostly liquidity in gold because gold is fundamentally bullish. This trend line, if you watch it carefully, uh, 1, 2, 3, and we have a breakout on 2nd June, and we have a trend line retest at this point. Could say it's a retest. It could be a retest. It's a retest. So it retests it, and all we know, trend line retests trades. I've already told you how to take these trades, but whoever is swing traders, they can probably take this and have a buffer. Stop loss below these levels. If that is your trade, I think it's going well, no? Why stop loss here? Stop loss could be here, but I know that if it comes below these levels, it's gone. The trade is gone. I know that. This is from experience. This is a market structure we have. I don't think from here it should fall through here. If it does, let's somebody have whoever is taking the trade should cut at break even mostly. Do not look for don't look for waiting. No liquidity around here. Even if there is liquidity, but I don't think it will do that. Only it will do that if after hitting those resistances, which is if it closes above this line that we drew. That we drew a line, right? Didn't we? Was it okay? It was another chart. Sorry. See here, I already have trend lines here. And I say I didn't see. Sometimes it happens, you know. It just happens. That was another chart. It was cleaner, but this is the main chart which has that is a trend line I was talking about. This is a trend line. I already drew it. I think yeah, the trade I was talking to you about is this long trend line retester to the next. This could be a target which has already hit. Next target will be this with a real buffer 2000 pips. But shouldn't be should not be not achievable. Should be achievable. That's what I'm trying to say. Stop here. There is a 1:7 correction. Yeah, that's a good trade. Even if you want to have stop loss over here, still 1:3.6 is a fine trade. I should have taken it with a lower quantity, of course. But yeah, let's lose that. Let's. This is a trend line trade. I was telling you trend line was working. That is what I was talking to you about. And there is another trend line here, which I have viewed already. 1 deca. So, if I am correct, what will happen is if DXY keeps increasing and let's say war is has cooled off and it takes liquidity above this level and forms a good red candle, good engulfing red candle, let's say, then we have an opportunity for selling until this trend line. So if it happens tomorrow if it hits this and let's tomorrow hits this and it just stayed there and next day it just made a double top and had a good engulfing bearish engulfing candle, then we could look we, we could look for short entries from there to this trend line, or if you want to look long entries after testing of this trend line, that's fine as well. Even if it turns bearish, it will give a scalping trade for us, which is very high, very high RR if you are doing it in let's say 15-minute time frame. That will be a high RR. But if you're doing it in 1 day time frame, you will have a low RR, low risk. But if you're doing it in a 15-minute time frame, high risk but high RR. Sorry, high RR but lower risk. If you are to pinpoint the position, it's very quite difficult to pinpoint the position. But if you can do that by some I don't know some umbrellas some bullish umbrellas down there, bullish hammers, then yes, you can do that. This is a trade. This is a good trade. Yeah, trades like these we will be taking. We will be risk free as well. That's a good trade. I regret missing that, but it's in a 1 day time frame, which I normally don't prefer to do. For my analysis in 1 day time frame, of course. So that's what it is. Let's leave it there. So 1 day analysis. If you see last few days, we have a consolidation here. Then order block formed. This one has been become an order block. This yellow color candle, I'm pointing it. Then when did it become order block? After this closing, of course. This closing, then it got retested. Retested at here. Retested in this white candle, white red candle, and it formed a red candle, which is good. Order block satisfied. Now we have a we have a good on the 11th June, that is day before yesterday. We have a good closing above this level, 355 level. We had a closing, which made this an order block. And next day, what happened? It tested that this order block, and then it just moved up and up and up. Pretty easy, It seems easy, just it's not that easy, but it seems easy. And that's one thing to look at. So let's discuss only for last few days. So after this trend line, we have good moves toward the upside. So I'm still looking gold to be bullish. If it closes above this, even if it doesn't close above it, forms a red candle here. That's fine. I'm still looking it to be bullish. Will depend upon the what DXY is doing that day. That's all. Monday we can take trades on this. 4 hour play. Let's see. For it's should be quite obvious. Same, the trend line is taking place. Can I define it a little bit? It's kind of like this. If is hmm, a little bit buffer. Of course, 1 day that if I am from the trend line है तो pinpoint में नहीं कर सकता ना. I think we did took this trade, no? Actually, I think we did take this trade. I did. See, I have already drawn a line here. I did take this trade. I have marked it on my phone because it was a fair value gap covering as well. It was a opening covering. So I think I took it from here, 295. Stop loss 40 pips ka hai, 40 50 pips ka hai. And I looked it for just 50%. Yes, there it is. That was a good trade. I'm forgetting stuff. See, here also we have a trend line here. This trend line was following. Then close below it. Then retest happened. And voila. Retest पे we take trades, right? This way we take trades. The closing is not as sure as it should be. That's fine. It did had a wick below that. That has suggested it has broken the trend line. We don't consider, but still it's a trend line to trade. Whoever's doing trend lines should adapt trend lines, but it's risky. I will show you if we have a great trend line trade like the we have 3 points touching. So what will happen is the fourth point definitely will give some reaction. It gave some reaction, but then it gave a really good closing, which says ki I'm ready to break this trend line. And retest of that trend line with buffer. There we go. There it is. And 4 hours there. What else can we see? A new trend line for me. Let's remove this trade. We're not in this trade. Why should we have that? And nope, this trend line won't work. Anything above uh, anything above 45 degrees, I don't consider a trend line normally. I don't know why, because I never seen them to work after 45 degrees. So this trend line I think is a perfect 45. This one is around 30. This is 30 degrees ka inclination we have. Just this is just conspiracy theories I think, but I do follow some mathematical concepts that I think are relevant to these concepts. And yes, whatever we wow. Let's do today's analysis now. Leave this. We'll do that analysis in next weekly analysis. If weekly ka we'll see. But for Monday, as I told you, we below closing above this level. Below this level, we had a closing. That's fine. Still, we have order book here. We can look bullish trade still. We can have a trade from here. I always prefer order blocks to be small, but that's the ideal scenario. I think. How many pips is this using? 398 to 377. Oh, it's 200 pips collision for 4 hours. You can refine it a little bit by going into lower time frames. You'll find the trades. I'll tell you what other trades you could find. 4 hours where we have upward trend, change of character at this point. So change of character, change of character at this point we have no retest happened. Why? What can we do? Even if retest happened, I would have waited for this order block only to take trades. And the change of character happened. Gold is bullish. It's bullish from here only. We should have some engulfing candles or yeah, these kind of candles. These are candles that we love. This is the red candle. This is the green candle, almost double its size. Here we have red candle as well, double of its size, but it's forming a trend line now. Up down, up down, up down. Seems like it's un. Let's have a day. I am having this much better. I should have kept it. Yeah, leave it for now. Because it will be, we'll need that in the future. I think in the near future only. The 500 ka hit. 500 where is it? Where is 500? Why am okay? We put that in a different one. Here that is 500 ka. So taking liquidity above that level, testing this trend line, we could take trades. You could take trades if it closes below this trend line, retest the trend line. That could be a good trade as well. Just having a intuition in the higher time frames. If we have that, so that's good, we're good to go. See this one, this one is a good one. It's a little choppy over here. Actually, yes, I do remember these days. This I don't know why it was choppy, but I hated trading in those days, because there was no clear direction. What is this? 340 to 300, 300 to 340. See how many times it is in this region. I will have a rectangle for you. So this region, how many times, how many days it's been from one 6th June to 12th June, almost a week. It's in the same region. That was a horrible trade because you have to find that those levels. Still don't know if it's bullish or bearish. It's quite dependent on DXY. Yeah, pretty not a great circumstances for us. And what else? What else do we have? Yep. Today we started over here. Yes. So gap up ka we had, and we had a order block test. This order block test we had in 4 hour time frame. Then it went up. I should have seen this trend line and took the trade. Very nice. Okay, we'll be prepared for coming week. No, this is but see, in coming week it won't be like this. Why? Because the way the trend is going, if it's bullish, that's fine. We can have in bullish trending of gold. We are superstars. We have record of capturing pips in bullish gold. Bearish gold also we can, but only in choppy we get stuck a little bit. We'll have a lot of risk freeze. Now, also we didn't have a lot of risk freeze. We almost hit the targets. We close it at the break even after doing this free, which is a half profit of what we make. So yeah, we're quite good with the risk management at the moment. So we have to improve that. We have to evolve with the markets. What market is trying to tell us. We have to be quite keen with the listening. What is trying to say us? Tell us. As well as, then today I will discuss in 1 hour time frame. 4 hour it's simple. It opened gap up. It took liquidity. It did liquidity from these levels and showed a bearish character because it has to come down for going up, right? So it took liquidity and I think it gave engulfing candles or a good good downward trend I mean forecast, let's say forecast or indication probably. Then people sold, came into this order block, tested this and went up on yes, 10:30 in the London session. Then we have another order block formed. This is because this was a resistance, of course. Then we have an order block because of this resistance, which it danced a little bit at night. Okay, this is yesterday. Okay, fine. Dance a little bit, and then telling this of 11th June. Bear with me. 11th June we had this. It's the same. It's a good good indication of bullish character. This region. See from here 337 to 389 says it's very bullish. So after these closings, it becomes an order block. It hasn't been tested yet. This hasn't been tested, has it? I don't think it has. Yes, it hasn't been tested, and we have this order block as well. Now after it on June 20th, so 13th June today, 2:30 matlab at night, it has closed at this point, at this level. Which already I already know when it was at this point 385. Already it will go 400. Why would it stop there? I had a little hunch of that, and it did go, but I didn't take it trade because I didn't have a good RR to take trade from. So that is important to know which trades you have to take, which trades you don't want to take. That is the art of trading. That which ones to avoid is such an interesting thing to know, and you have got to master it. See, it's not. It doesn't want to close above this level. This 4 hour candles. If it does, and the daily closes above below that, then we have a very good indication of gold going up, gold moving downwards, and going into 1 hour time frame. Today I will discuss gap down opening, little bit gap down opening. Then this what happened. It's bullish. It's bullish. Bullish. We didn't have a liquidity. We should have. We should had a liquidity, but we didn't have a liquidity. We just had a test, and we found a good indication at the morning. As I said, this was the work when it came, and yes, I am normally what happens is this is a flag, right? Flag. We have a liquidity sweep. We grab, then we'll have the move. But unless it's actually today it's been news about the war, so it's kind of all right to have this move happen. I'm all right with it. The liquidity, even though it's not taken, we have see the volume. See here, the volume itself tells you why it has increased that much because it's the news. Do you see these are peak volumes? That's one of the peak volumes in gold. And in the Asian session, which doesn't normally happen. So that tells us things, and we'll have the latest order block is here in the 1 hour time frame. We'll test that, or because it's so close to 500, right? It's so close to 500, then it's to 380. Is it? No, it's far away from. So I think it will test this. It should test this level, but where does it test it? That's important thing. Mm, I'm thinking this level will be good level, but this will be a good level to buy if it comes to that. But if it just tests this just from the start of this, covering this fair value gap, just goes from here towards the upside, then can't do anything. 1 hour pay we are unlucky on that. 4 hour pay it's good trade. 1 hour pay we're unlucky on that. But if it comes back to this level, which is 388 to 380 pips ka range, you can have a 15-minute glance at it as well before let's do the analysis of 1 hour. So I can get rid of this chart and go to 15 minutes. And so these trades, this fair value gap, having this fair value gap and retesting of the fair value gap. This is a good trade after forming an engulfing or a very good bullish candle after having testing something or taking liquidity, indication of high buying, which says that there are a lot of pending orders there, fair value gap. When it comes back to that, just storms upon it and it just goes away. It's just a theory I'm explaining it to you. I'm explaining how the orders work, how order flow works. A lot of unfilled orders here came down and took those orders and fly away. Actually, in the bearish also we had a lot of those trades. New strategy. We'll discuss it tomorrow. The new strategies. I'll explain that to you. What are those strategies? It's a pretty pretty easy, but quite complicated at the same time. This also had this one. This one is a real good trade. See, finding this one, I had to go. How did I find that one? It was a yes. See, we had two order blocks. This order block, this order block. So I combined both of them. So it should follow. You should satisfy the order block. And after we had a news or something, we were about to have a news. Were we? No, we had news also in this candle. Something has happened that day. That day I was buying. I was into buying. I bought it and I've closed it at that point. Closed it at these levels, this level, rather than selling it, which was a very nice trade because it rejected very fiercely. See that is one that I found. We already did these trades in before sessions as well. Let me charge my laptop. Actually, I'm at 5%. I'll be back in a minute. Um, Hi there. I plug in my charger. There we go. Okay. Now, without further ado, what were we talking about? Yes, 1 hour we had that. Yep, that yes, finding this one. Two order blocks which needed to be satisfied, which have already been satisfied, or this satisfied. See, this becomes an order block after this closing. So it tested it, it's satisfied, it's done. So this one became order block after this. It tested this. This is done. So there was a quite huge possibility that key it won't. They have already been tested. They won't be tested twice. But in the historical trends, as I've seen, I have observed that key and two order blocks, and two consecutive order blocks are there. It will the market will react. Yes, I think we're back. I don't think it's a network issue. my charger wasn't connected properly. That was the problem. It's working at 3% now. So okay, all right. So what are we talking about? Yet that intersection is the important part. When that intersection happened, and there was my take profit actually. I was into buying because of what was happening. It was a very terrible news for. This was the day I think we had liquidity sweep. I think so because yes, I think this is where we had a liquidity sweep. Then boy oh boy, we had a very good up move before the news, and after the news it was like Armageddon. See, news trading, how we should do, how we should approach it. Actually, I should make a video on that because it's a risky business when you're trading news. It's quite manipulative, but after the price action has formed, it's very easy to trade news because it does work really well. I'll tell you what to do when news happens. Uh, so after that, where we are at is yeah. If it comes back to these levels, we can buy. We can go into lower time frames. Let's 1 hour pay. That's the analysis. It's the same as that. It came back into fair value gap, which is in an order block of 4 hour, and it tested that. And London session pay, we had a change of character at this point, 1 hour level change of character. There it is. Change of character at that point. Then we have a test as well, change of character test. Then then we have a consolidation. As I told you, there should be a liquidity sweep, but because of the war and news, we have really big candles, which has made gold bullish. But we had a double top, which has made gold bearish. See, a lot of things happening at the same time. So this trade could have been taken, but it's a risky trade. So why would I take it? But we did take a short position. We were risk free on that, and after our risk free went off, we it just after a couple pips, it just fell down from there as well. We had a long that I'll talk to you about in a moment. So that is 1 hour story. Nothing much. Engulfing. Is it engulfing? No. So almost engulfing, but it does say it's a very good risk sign. Could have sold it from 428 these levels. I would have sold it. When was this? In morning. Hmm. So that and what else do we have? Market structure. 1 hour. Okay, let's go into 15 minutes. Our most loving, most gracious time frame for us. Here we go. Order blocks. This is the order block I'm looking for. If we can get that order block, which is 385 to 383, we'll have a. I think we'll have a move from 400, 399. Testing these level, it will give us some upward move because it's a round number, right? So it's unrealistic that we will come to this, but if DXY performs well, we could see this move and we can plan an upward trade from it. This is the region of interest. Trade will look like something like this. 60 pips cost of loss we have, and you'll have to see how how it transforms to be further. Let's say 400. 400 ka will have 150 pips. This one, this could be achieved easily if it comes back to that. This is a good trade, and only after confirmation, right? So after 1 minute confirmation and intuition, DXY, if everything aligns with us, even though one or two doesn't align with us, that is fine. We can take this trade. This is what I'm hoping for. We could take trades from here as well before we have to form intuition for it. I'll form that. 15 minute play, it's very good to trade. Very, I like 15 minutes. So 15 minutes play. This is a fair value of the retest we had, and we had 0% test growth. This, I don't know why this came. This is mostly because of to take this liquidity, but it happened so fast because it was happening in front of my eyes, and I thought, why is this happening at this point? Because it's a morning. So sorry, it's morning. Matlab, yeah, it's around 1 o'clock. I had no idea why it was doing that, but it needed that liquidity. After it took that liquidity, then I understood that it needed that liquidity, and it flew away from there. I'm pretty sure it took the liquidity. It did take the liquidity, even though if you look at this candle, all these liquidities are already been taken, so it has got what it needs to give us these moves. And here, see all this liquidity in one candle. So after one these kind of candles, there is two things that could happen. It can go all the way down. This candle is all the way down. We'll have a good candle towards the downside, or or we'll have very great upside move. So I actually took trade after change of character. I think I took trade around here in the evening, and took it up to 400 with a little buffer. I did I didn't take my profit at this point at 19. We had news as well on this day. It was a good trade, 200 pips ka. We had 200 pips ka day. That was a good day as well. I couldn't tell you these trades because I was so busy, and I had no time to make those screenshots and send it in Telegram. But I will find time, and if I do find good trades, I'll just post it on Telegram from now on. That is one thing to look at. And change of character. Yeah, took a trade. Fine. Yep. This move I didn't understand. 1 o'clock will happen at one. If it comes in, if it happened in New York session, I would have understand why that could happen. But on the particular 1 o'clock time, I don't know because on 1 o'clock I had seen DXY. It wasn't. It was bullish. It was showing some bullish nature, but it wasn't as good as has uh, what is showing on the gold at the point. So I had a little bit concerned, so I laid back and watched this happen a little bit. And I took a trade actually, 50% pip I posted, but 50 or 60% pip we posted a trade, no? 60% pip we posted a selling trade. Yeah, 60% we posted a selling trade, but we had risk freed it, then it went over. It was a risk free trade. Happens and you learn. That's why risk free is very important. And yep, consolidation here. But we did take these trades as I told you. This is What trade is this? Oh, for 3400 ka resistance and a little bit of market structure. No, it's this only. So 3400 ka resistance. It gave a good move to the downside. 78 tak 200 pips liquidity took. Then it went up. Liquidity not enough, but still it didn't take liquidity here. It just like it danced a little bit around here, and all this liquidity was forming. If it had taken a liquidity, it should do. But as I told you, what war it happens. It happens. We it's nothing in our hands that we can't do. But we can we can wait for we can be patient and we can wait for the price action to form and then take trades. Then understand what's really happening. After this, see, after this closing, I'm pretty sure the 408 it's not going to stop. It's not going to fall from very. I would have taken trade from here. Me personally, I would have loved to take trade from here because I know 400 is not a very great resistance, even though in some time frames we can look for that. After this closing at 530, which I'm not awake yet, I probably will take this trade to 420, probably 420 or 430. Wherever the next resistance is, I don't think it's a very near. It's a far away resistance, so that is why we have a clean upside. I would have taken this trade. I would have had my stop loss 50 pips, even though it's not required because 400 is already if you close behind above 400, 400 has become a support level. No, so you could keep a 400 as your that. This is what we call a stop loss. But why take a risk? Have a little bit stop loss. You don't know what market will do. So 50 pips ka stop loss you can have and 200 250 whips per target 1 is to 4 1 is to 5 1 is to 2 or anything. That's a good trade, uh, but it was not ours to take. So here double top liquidity trade in 15 minutes 1 hour we already seen 15 minutes this is how it looks like. This is indication of selling. Actually after this I actually sell after this fair value gap cover. It didn't happen. But it is quite. I would start selling from here as well because that's a very good indication of selling. Market structure. Yeah, market structure was there. That's a little risky trade, but hmm, it's a risky trade. You shouldn't take this because it's an order block here. You don't know at which point it's gonna turn on us. So I would avoid this trade. See, knowing what to avoid, what to take, that's important stuff. We have a little trend line forming here. Here we go. A trend line forming here. I don't know how this will work out. Now of trend lines, no upward trend lines only. Yes, then what else do we have? Today covers clean. Just this in the morning it happened. This move. Then let me take a Fibonacci and look at from where it has bounced back. This would be the Fibonacci start level, and it's yeah, it's in our yeah. This is trade we took. No, what am I doing? This is a trade that we took. What's wrong with me? Long position, 50%. Took it till this point. Because I told you I would have sold from here, right? So It's only feasible to do that. Had a stop loss. This, this is it. Actually, I've entered at some point over here, which was crazy. So when I saw it, it was at this point, and I was like, "Why? I should take the risk," and I had taken the risk. I had a 40 whisker stop loss, and it was crazy. But normally, this is the stop loss you should have 70 whisker stop loss. Below this level, 80 whisker stop loss. It's a very quite big, but the target is also quite big, right? So 1:2.1:3 ka ratio we are already having. So have a lesser quantity, then do it. This has been shared in the Telegram group, but not the start. But I have shared from here. So if it has come back to the break even level, if you have taken trade from here as well, it's a pretty good stuff. In Telegram, if you check it out, that's pretty good stuff. It has taken a liquidity, and actually we've taken a short position. Where did we take it? At some point we have took a short, which was a risk free. And then this is no. Why would it be risk free? No, I think this is the one. Yeah, we were. It was a risky trade, and I was telling you guys to take this trade only if you are interested. This was a risky trade, and we had a tight stop loss. I think yes, this was a trade from after this closing. I told you to sell with the stop loss over here, and it went down a little bit, and it came back up. That was a tricky trade, but this was a trade I was looking for. I didn't seem to get it because I was working at that time. This is a short position trade. Fair value cover, liquidity sweep. Damn, that's good, no? Till the next liquidity zone on the tickets come. Good, good trade that one. I have not taken it. Even you could, if you are good with the trend lines, if you trade trend lines, then your target would have been this 200 pips almost. It could be possible. And after that trend line, we had a good upside move where this is a change of character moves over here. I'm looking bullish only in gold. Let it do what it does. But if it comes back to here, we have this trade. We have trade set it up everything in every possible way. In short, in long, everywhere. It's as a trader that you have to be able to imagine all the possibilities. There are quite more possibilities than we discussed, of course. Lot can happen, and a lot of changes could happen, like war things. It all happen Saturday, Sunday. Whatever happens on a Saturday and Sunday will impact the Monday, of course. And as you know, gold is not volatile on Monday. Monday it's pretty stable. But let's see. Depends upon today's closing. But that is mostly it. It's a little choppy in the 50-minute right now, but I told you we could take this trade, which was 1 hour play. But already we had this move, right? So it's just uh, stupidity to take the another. I mean, scalp we could take. We could have we could have taken. It's already happened. See, this fair value cover. Then we have this move, which is 333 to 33 to 27, 50 whips ka. I was saying is scalp. It could have been nice after this, but still risky. Scalps are always risky. So I need to form strategies for scalping. Like when you're scalping, you need to have a good win rate rather than risk to reward ratio. Scalps are the things where you need to have that good win rate. In normal trading, it's fine. We have a good RR for every trade. Your average RR 1:2, 1:2.5, 3, 1:3. You're fine. You could lose one or two trades, and even if you win one trade, you are break even. You are in profit. So that happens, right? So that is a good thing in normal trading. But in scalps, you have to be very keen, and very keen about your win rate. You should have a win rate about 80% to make some money, because you're going into higher quantities at that point of time. It's a so have be sure of what you're doing. So I'll try to form scalping strategies tomorrow. I'm going to be working on this only. On this, and I have some projects to do. So that, and we'll be looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I told you guys to long before. When Bitcoin was 74,000, I've shared you in the group that this is the point to invest. I don't know how many of you did it. That was the last low of Bitcoin that I've seen. From that, it's broken its all-time high. So those investment advices you should take seriously, because I did invest a little bit in that Bitcoin, and I'm up considerable amount for the moment, and that is how we should take investment and trading both. So if you wanna grow more wealth, it's probably by investing, right? So by trading you could make money, but you can't make an empire, or you can't make wealth with it. Only by investing, I believe, you can make a lot of wealth, because large amount of money can be invested. But trading, you can't have a very large amount of like 1,000, 10,000 lots ka trade open. That's a very risky thing, right? So that's what I'm telling you. Having these investments is important. Um, yeah, that is all for now. We'll. I've told you I'm pretty bullish on gold. Even at this point, it's showing its bullish characteristic. It's choppy, but showing it wants to go up. It might give closing above this level. Let's hope it does. If it does, then we can have these liquidity sweeps, or trend line ka breakout. Don't want that. Well, let's see what happens. What price action does. These trend lines are irrelevant anyway. Bigger trend lines are what we're worried about. And that is all for today. Tomorrow I won't be live. Tomorrow I'll be making some videos on how to trade news. Probably that should be the first thing, because news, we have a lot of volatility like we had last year. At the last year, this point of time also, we had the same kind of volatility that we are seeing. So I'll have to look at those charts, replay those charts, and get back to you on what to do, what are the strategies we could follow. Mostly, I'll believe that news trading depends upon the liquidity. Wherever, if it took the liquidity on the buying side, sell. If you took the liquidity on the sell side, buy. That's just a simple strategy that I follow, and it happens to work mostly every time. That is all. Take care. Bullish gold 28 to 3600 pips ka we had just now. I'm pretty considerate of what I think, and that is it. Take care. We'll see you. Please do subscribe the channel. Follow the channel. Subscribe it, and please be notified of the lives, because the knowledge you get in live is very raw knowledge, and you understand a lot of things. Like you understand perspectives. See, understanding all these perspectives, not only mine. I'm not saying see only my my videos, not understand others. Understand everything and follow whatever you like. That is the main thing to do. And take care, be happy, guys. And if you are losing, don't worry about it. Be patient, and patience is one thing that trading teaches you. When you are patient, you come to see the results. Patient and don't overtrade, don't revenge trade. Some of the principles that you should follow is these risk management is a very important tool. Always when you enter a trade, what if ask yourself a question that what if I lose? You're thinking you're always thinking when you're enter a trade, so I'm gonna win this or I'm gonna lose this. So there's two things that could happen. You could win or you would lose. But mostly we are optimistic about ourselves, so we always think, yeah, we will win this trade. So let's have a tight stop loss. Let's have a stop loss that is very high. I know it will dance around there, but it will come back to my TP. So these kind of confidences, no, it's not how you should trade. You should have the strategy, intuition. Then just leave it. Don't bother. Just leave it and just see the candles print. But what you shouldn't do is, as I told you, have a tight stop loss or have a very big stop loss. Have the stop loss where it needs to be. Understand where it needs to be. Understand where it could fail. If after this level, the stop loss is that level where after this the trade is failed. It tells you कि it has failed. You should be out of the game. That is where the stop loss should be. You should understand the charts, then you'll know ki where is good stop loss is. Because after this, my trade is done. It won't come back up or it won't come back down. If you are in selling, that is how you should form a stop loss. So risk management is a powerful tool. If you have great risk management and great psychology also matters a lot. Great risk management, great psychology, and patience and work every day. Understand the charts, understand why you lose, and it's very easy. Just be patient and wait for your setups. There's there are uh, there are dream setups that will happen. You see, yes, this was what I was waiting for, and you think, and it happens to you, and it will happen. I promise you that it will happen when you trade for a long time. You have to give a lot of hours to it. If you do that, you keep seeing this. What are the possibilities and what could go wrong? What could go right? See, always what I was trying to say is always think how much would I lose? That means what if it goes wrong? If if a single trade goes wrong, doesn't it shouldn't mean that you are a bad trader. It doesn't mean that you are a bad trader, and it definitely doesn't mean you have to overtrade it that day and make all the money back. That's what revenge trading is, and don't do that. One bad day doesn't just mean that you are a bad trader or you have a bad strategy. It's just market. It's just trading. What it is. So understand this and move on with it. Uh, a little life lecture it has been, but I always try to think, what if I lose? Enter a trade with this mindset ki what if I lose? I shouldn't lose all of it. I should lose this amount and I'm okay with it. I shouldn't feel any emotions about that, about losing that money. It's gone. You have earning money. You are hitting your TP. That's good. Don't feel emotions. You're happy. It's all right. If you're at the same time, if you're hitting your stop loss, don't be sad. It's just strategy. It's just trading. It is what it is. You win, you lose. That is trading, man. Every time if you win, that is just that just becomes something else. You can't just win in trading because a lot of factors. I mean, I don't know if anybody has 100% win rate. If you do have 100% win rate, please do tell me what the strategy is. It's not in reality. It's not like that. Reality is often disappointing, but it keeps you where you need to be. And quite a long session after a long time. We'll take a break for now and let's bounce back harder. This could be the start of a journey. This could be a lot of things. Stick with us. We'll comment any doubts that you have. We'll clear that. And that is it. Take care. Bye bye. See you all. Um Follow the Telegram channel. Follow my subscribe my YouTube channel. I'm just saying for your sakes. It's to get updates on what we are doing currently. And yeah, that is all for today. Remove mark these levels. These are good levels. We can have trades from here. We could have a liquidity trade as well. Let's see. We could take this trade as well. Only if we have a, it could be a scalp. Probably it could be a scalp. No, it could be more than that. Yeah, yes. 50 with stop loss. 50 to 1 is to 3 ratio. This could be done. This fair value gap, and please do it after a confirmation, please, because this could be a risky trade because there is a lot of fair value gaps that needs to be covered, and I know gold to be the one which covers fair value gaps as it finds its time, but it does cover its fair value gaps, and so I do think that it will come back. Uh, when it comes back, these are the trades that we can look for. This trend line, I don't think that would be a problem at the moment. Yeah, that is it. Take care. I will tell you what happens with these trades. Even if there is a possibility that it will go up from here, then 500 as a resistance. No, 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 450 as a resistance. We could look for upside trades. We'll do that on that day, right? So have that intuition. Just be ready. Mark those levels. We'll be ready and we'll trade. Take care. Bye bye. It was great being back, and we'll we'll do this every day, uh, except the weekends. Weekends I will be having preparing some videos for some insights that will be helpful for basic runners. That is it. Take care. Bye bye. See you. Good night. And I'm forgetting something. I know. Yeah. Trade with Mazen. Welcome to Trading Mess, where you can trade with Mazen, of course. Take care. Bye bye. Good night.